welcome to the session. In this session, we are going to discuss about the farmer producer organization. Farmer producer organization is a new concept and it is made with the help of the farmers. All the members are from the farming communities and the concept of the farmers is like that. In 2003, farmer producer companies, a new form of farmers collective emerged under the provision part 9A chapter 1 of the Company Acts. The DAC and FW means Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare launched a pilot program for FPOs in 2011-12. In 2013, Government of India formulated a policy guidelines for the farmer producer organization in India. The initiative is spearheaded by the Small Farmers Agribusiness Consortium, that is known as FAC, and NABARD. The SFAC is working under the umbrella of Ministry of Commerce. Further, department formulated a dedicated centrally sponsored scheme for promotion of the targeted 10,000 farmers producer organization during the period of 2018-19 and onward. The basic purpose in which for the FPOs is collectivize small farmers, means poor resource farmers, for inputs like seeds, fertilizers, credits, insurance, knowledge and extension, services and forward linkage such as collective marketing, processing, market-led agricultural production. In order to form and promote and to achieve target of formation of 10,000 new FPOs in the 5 years and to make the FPOs economically suitable, initially 3 implementing agencies, namely SFAC, NCDC, National Cooperative Development Corporation, and NABARD, made responsible to form and promote FPOs. SFAC will form and promote those FPOs to be incorporated under Part 9A of Chapter 1 of Company Acts. NCDC will form and promote those FPOs to be registered under any cooperative societies act of the state, and NABARD will form and promote those FPOs which are registered either under Part 9A of Chapter 1 of Company Acts or registered under any cooperative societies act of the state. In addition to aforesaid agencies, if any state or union territories is desirous to have its own implementing agencies, they may approach to Department of Agriculture, Cooperation and Farmers Welfare. Need and significance of the FPOs are: nearly 86% of the farmers are small and marginal, with the average land holding being less than 2 hectares. Out of them, 66% of the land size are lesser than 1 hectare of land holdings. These small, marginal and landless farmers face tremendous challenges during agricultural production phase, such as to access to technology, quality seed, fertilizers, pesticides use methodology, including the requisite credit, finances, loan, etc. They also face tremendous challenges in making their produce due to lack of economic strength. The FPOs help in the collectivization of such poor resource, small, marginal and landless farmers in order to give them the collective strength to deal with such issues. The essential features of the FPOs are: it is formed by a group of farmers for either farm or non-farm activities. The minimum numbers of the 1000 farmers must be in a FPOs. It is a registered body and it is legally entities. Farmers are shareholders in this organization. It deals with business activities related to the primary produced by them and products. It works for the benefit of the member producers, that is only farmers. A part of the profit is shared among the member farmers, which is actively participated in the formation of FPOs. Rest of the surplus after the profit distribution is added to its own fund for the business expansion and strengthening and sustainability. The assistance available for the formation of FPOs for the 3 years only. They are the 3 important components: the federation formation, that is for FPOs to member 5 lakhs rupees assistance from the government of India. Similarly, for the processing units or processing storage facilities, it is about 50 lakhs rupees. For the marketing structures, branding and packaging, etc., for the forward linkage, it is for the 5 lakhs to each FPO assistance from the government of India. The services provided by the FPOs are organizational level, production level, marketing level, finance and technical education, welfare, training and working, networking and resource management. Under organizational setup, the organizing farmers, catalyzing collective actions, building capacity, strategizing internal monitoring system. In case of the production, facilitation of timely and quality input supply. Collective production activities are being undertaken under the production activities. Marketing is the important one, that is the contract farming, transport, processing, branding, certification of their organic produce and procurement of their produce are the main mandate under the marketing. Financial and technical sources like saving, loans, credit, insurance, extension, etc. also being extended. Education for skill development and for the healthy environment and the healthy productions, education are being also extended to the farmers or the active members. Welfares of the farming societies is also taken care, their health, their safety, etc. Training and networking is also well established. For this HRD, policy advocacy and documentations are being maintained. Resource management, water, the natural resources are efficiently being used or being advocacies by the expert for the water utilization, pastures, soil conservations and all other activities. The APOs are formed for the various purposes. The critical inputs for seeds, fertilizers and crop buys APOs are also for formation. The APOs are made for the pulses, nutricereals and oil seeds. The state-wise Andhra, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Delhi, Goa, Gujarat, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, Jharkhand, Karnataka, MP, Maharashtra, Manipur, Meghalaya, Odisha, Punjab, Rajasthan, Sikkim, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Tripura, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh are the major states where the farmers are mobilized and under mobilization process. The total numbers of registered APOs are 910. Out of them 853 are registered and 57 are under registration till 2020. The 100 oil seeds APOs are under process of formations. SFAC promoted APOs are 851. The APOs are being assisted for the 3 years only. Some of the APOs are especially formed for the nutricereals under the National Food Security Missions, which is the flagship program of the Government of India in Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. The leveraging on those resource poor smallholding farmers, APOs and federation of such resource poor farmers into a new APOs would be result in attaining faster result for production of nutricereals. The outcomes are expected to improve access of quality inputs, credit, technology, adoptions of better practices, higher productivity and higher incomes due to integration of the value chain and to share in resulting benefits under the National Food Security Mission. The value chain of the heart of this concept. The farmers are produced raw material and that raw material are being processed and value addition is given to get the maximum profit and income from their produce. The assistance for promotion will be available for maximum period of 3 years only. The action plan proposed on the following areas: mobilization, training, exposure and capacity building. Agricultural based livelihood interventions such as trial and demonstration of good agricultural practices, formation and development of farmers and Kishan Produce Company or institutional forms if any. The linkage to value chain, that is marketing of their produce, are being considered in a strong way. The APOs to be established by SFSC will be implemented on 100% Government of India share. The APOs of the state government is to be implemented in the matching share in proportion to 60 and 40, and for the general states and for the hilly areas and northeastern states, its proportion is 90 and 10. The FPOs under the National Food Security Missions are formed by mobilizing large number of the farmers in the almost all states for the crop, pulses, millets and oilseeds. The SFAC during the 13-14 and onward are active in formation of the FPOs for strengthening of the FPOs and getting assistance from the Ministry of Agriculture, Cooperation and Farmers were on 100% centrally assistance basis. Out of the large number of the FPOs, the 21 are especially meant for millets, 29 for the millets and pulses both crops, and remaining 61 only for the pulses, which was initially registered in total 111 FPOs by initial stage by the SFAC. Besides 30 new FPOs in the state of Bihar, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh for a period of 3 years from 2018-19 to 2020-21. For funding under NFSM has been approved and the allocation was 736.21 lakhs has been released to implement these 30 new FPOs in these states like Bihar, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, etc. The expenditure by the SFAC is being monitored by the Ministry of Agriculture on each occasion, while the release of the fund are being requested by the Small Farmers Agribusiness Consortium, which is the nodal agencies for the Government of India in case of the formation and capacity building of the FPOs under the National Food Security Mission, a flagship scheme. Further, SFC projected to formation of the various new FPOs for the various specialized crops, inputs and processing for their produced by the farmers. The financial allocations for initially registered 111 FPOs by the Small Farmers Agribusiness Consortiums are during the 2013-14 is 1483 lakhs. During 16-17 it was 676 lakhs, and during 2017-18 it was 185, and similarly 2018-19 it was around 2050 lakhs. In the year 2018-19 about 700, similarly 2019-20 it was 400 lakhs. Financial allocation released and expenditure booked by the newly formed FPOs, 30 numbers of the FPOs are about 600 lakhs for the state of Bihar, Maharashtra, etc. The FPOs are organization of the farmers wherein the farmers' interests are the given top priorities. As small and marginal farmers are resource poor section of the farming community. That is why for their small quantity of the produced are being collected and processed by the organizations, and their processing in a standard way, so that that produce can be sell out on the higher price and the profit can be booked for the booked for their income generation. So, these organization FPOs are especially meant for the specialized crop. For the oilseed, in oilseed you can say the mustard FPOs, groundnut FPOs, custard FPOs, sesame FPOs and the other all oilseed crops. In the sector of the palm oil, it is also being recommended to 25 FPOs under proposal to form to produce the oil palm from the fresh fruit bunch. There is a fixed pattern of the assistance for formation of FPOs. There are the three major components. For federation, that means at least 1000 farmers are being the member of the FPOs initially, that in later cases they are being mobilized and large number of the members can be added. For this act, federating the FPOs, 5 lakhs rupees is the provision as a central assistance. For the marketing purpose, under the marketing, the branding, forward linkage, certification of their produce, and in some cases organic produce are also required to be certified. So, for the branding purpose, marketing and the storage capacity needs to be built up at their farm gate level, so that the farmers which produced need not to dispose of immediately when the market have the sufficient products. So, under this marketing head, the assistance is up to 50 lakhs as a central assistance. For marketing and processing purpose 50 lakhs and marketing purpose 5 lakhs provision. Both are the 100% centrally assistance for the in case of the SFAC. Thank you.